Hey Taurus, how are you? Welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Alexandra, also known as Karma, and this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is the beginning of June, but as I always tell you guys, energy is fluid. So you may resonate with this in the past, present, or anywhere between now and the next 3 months, depending on your journey. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe. I'm a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and North Node. Welcome. If at any time I do resonate with you, please go ahead and hit the like button so that we can have that exchange of energy, guys. We're going to go ahead and jump right into my blessing and my prayer. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of those links are in the description box below. Anything else that you need to know about me is in that box as well. Divine Holy Spirit, thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel of receiving messages for Taurus in regards to their current life situation, soul journey, and soul path. I ask that these messages provide clarity, guidance, healing, and understanding, as well as a higher knowledge and perception of what karmic cycles, soul lessons, and generational curses Taurus may currently be going through, about to go through, need to become aware of, learn from, heal from, and release. Lord, in all that you are and all that you do, and all that I am and all that I do, I live by your word and your word only. In Yeshua's name I pray, amen. The card that just flipped over was on the horizon. It's on the way. It's on the way. But what I was seeing while I was praying for you, Taurus, was I feel like you're in a battle with your own self right now. I feel like you had made some type of commitment and you know, I might be using too heavy or too strong of a word for your particular situation. So just hear me out. But there was some type of like commitment or promise that maybe you either made to yourself, but to God. I feel like maybe something that you made to God or to yourself, however that resonates with you. And maybe when the first test arrived, you stumbled a little bit and you're upset with yourself, or maybe you gave in to something that you no longer wanted to give into. I just keep seeing it's either that or you keep replaying times in your life, or you're battling with yourself over whether or not you believe that you deserve forgiveness for something to help you move forward. And you might not even know that you're battling for forgiveness, okay, Taurus? But if you find yourself sitting in a energy of thinking about past situations, things that may have thrown you off track or really hurt you, and wow. Okay, so you have choose you first and take a trip. But it's funny because I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. If you find yourself just stuck in past memories of pain and trauma, and you can't seem to get to that breakthrough, that breaking point of those memories or those experiences that cause you confusion, it's because you're not allowing yourself to be forgiven. So you might not even know that that's what it is, but I'm telling you that you have to forgive yourself for those situations first. You have to just forgive the whole situation so that it can leave you and be in the past, so that you can move forward, okay? And so it's interesting because you have choose you first, and then you have take a trip, and then we had on the horizon. And when I saw the card on the horizon, I saw mountains. I live in a city that we have mountains surrounding us. It's a full circle. And so as soon as I saw on the horizon, it took me to a road trip driving out to the base of the mountains. That's my favorite thing to do, to go sit and connect with God. And so I find it funny then to see take a trip. You're in an energy right now, Taurus, where something is being reignited inside of you, some type of passion, okay? You're not in the mood for anything that is not honest, that is not pure, that is not real, okay? And I think also you're struggling with that because some of you are wondering, like, am I gonna, do people like that even exist on this planet? They do. I promise you they do. But Spirit is putting you in an energy of, This is about you loving you in a way that you've never loved you before. That's what I'm seeing here. And Spirit's trying to get you into a place of always choosing you first, no matter what. Always making sure that you are putting yourself and setting the bar for yourself at a level of your high expectations, and you're not allowing yourself to lower or descend into energy or space or situations that are not going to provide you with growth, happiness, alignment, honesty, purity, all of those things. Some of you may need to actually just take a trip. There may be somebody who's going to offer to take a trip with you or want to take you somewhere. Some of you just need to go get in the car and go. Cry in the car, laugh in the car, scream in the car, but you need to be in the car. You don't even have to have a destination. Just get in the car if you need a moment, if you need a break. Leave the kids with somebody. Yes, because see, babies, you don't even know what's coming for you. And I know it's hard. So the first card out is the Lovers. So let's just see. 6, 7. All right. So you have the Lovers, Queen of Swords as a past, 5 of Swords for your energy, 5 of Cups for the outside energy, 6 of Swords for the challenge, Justice, and the 3 of Wands as the outcome and next steps of action. On the bottom, you have the 3 of Swords and the Devil. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles. You are trying to make sense of something. This is that forgiveness that I was talking about. Somebody did you really bad. Let's just be honest with each other, right? This is nasty. I don't even like these 2 cards next to each other. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, the 3 of Swords and the Devil. This was a really painful, rip your heart out of your chest, knees on the floor, crying, why is this happening to me? Nasty situation. And the crazy thing is, I don't see that you really did anything to deserve this type of treatment. Not that anyone deserves that type of treatment, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Let's talk human here for a minute. And this is why it's painful right here. You guys were dealing with a massive soul connection here. This was somebody who, there was a huge connection. It was unexpected though. Maybe why it was sabotaged. The other person may not have been expecting this, and the other person definitely was not ready, because they're coming through, they kind of flip-flop between energies of King and a Page. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is trying to show you that they've grown. This is what I see on the bottom, but this is a problem. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you how to move forward from this type of betrayal and pain. The only way is to pray for clarity, guidance, and for God to come in, because it is the works of the devil. There was, for some of you, and I've been seeing this a lot, but yes, I'm seeing rituals, things that were being done on you that you were unaware of. Somebody was very, they couldn't see the light. They did when they met you. This person saw you for who you were when they met you, but something took over them. You actually may be dealing with someone, this is deep. You may have actually been dealing with somebody that had a possession, like was possessed, and they need, okay? But there was something else that was controlling this person's behavior. This is deep betrayal. Current energy, you have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Wow. So there's love around you. There's a new beginning here, and there's a divine counterpart and a decision that needs to be made. And you're in this energy right now of divine love being all around you and being poured on you. And I find this interesting because following these cards, it doesn't feel that way. So I think that's why. It's because you're still holding on to that nastiness. And I don't blame you. That's hard stuff. Yeah. In the recent past, you're the Queen of Swords in the Tower. You learned something. A lot of you received this through revelations, through your third eye. This is not something that was spoken to you. First of all, let me tell you, I've seen this in the Divine Feminine Collective. a lot of the divine feminines, a lot of us are dealing with right now receiving clarity and truth about a situation only through our intuition, only through our visions, right, from God. And it's shocking and it's really heartbreaking. There is no communication coming from another person for a lot of you in regards to the truth that you learned. That's what's making it so difficult, because you don't have that 3D physical bounce back where you can go back and forth and receive something, receive a truth that is palpable for you. And that's your lesson, divine feminine. That's what Spirit just said to me. They're trying to get you to recognize that God's visions and God's clarity and God's words are the most palpable truths of all. But I think that these truths really shook you to your core. You are a person of great communication skills who knows how to communicate very clearly your needs, your wants, just you communicate wonderfully. And this has been a challenge for you because you're receiving a lot of wisdom. I'm not even going to say knowledge. This is wisdom, because this is something that you understand because you've gone through it. And it's shocking to you. And what you're learning how to do is you're learning how to have a full, real, true, pure relationship with God, because you're not able to converse with anyone on the outside about what happened to you. Some of you went through such crazy stuff that you're in an energy of, there is no one on this earth who would believe what I experienced. But there are. But this is a lesson for you in understanding that your conversations with God, you don't need to validate them on the outside. Okay? All right. Your current energy is Your current energy is the 5 of Swords with the High Priestess. It's what I just said, so I kind of skipped ahead when I was looking at the past here. But like I said, you're not communicating to anyone on the outside. You're trusting what's taking place on the inside. And this is big changes for you. It's very scary for you because it really changes your entire understanding of communication and truths. Okay? There was a situation, there was a lot of manipulation, there was a lot of lying, there was a lot of deceit. You felt very defeated. I feel like right now that you recognize that the tables have turned because of the truth that you have received, the wisdom that God has given you in regards to a situation. The tables have been turned, and it may still hurt, but you understand that you're standing on top right now because you hold the key. You have the truth. Now, it's difficult for you to transition away from this, okay? And I also see that because the 6 of Swords is your challenge. Walking away, this is probably one of the hardest things that you've ever had to do. I think a lot of you are, I'm talking to a specific collective right now. This will be for all of you as you continue on this journey. But right now, I'm going to hone in on a collective that is at the top tail end of their spiral and the end of a lesson for this lesson, right? Because we never stop learning lessons. But this one, you guys are about to be transformed, and that's why this is so difficult for you. Because those that I'm talking to, you recognize that your life right now is taking a full transformation where you're no longer gonna be able to live your life the way you want. This is for a collective that is fully connected to God. You're leading me. And I think that's where the struggle is, because you got to let go of something that you really wanted to grow and evolve with you, but God is telling you, I'm leading you. And that's not for you right now. Okay? So there's that. But you're doing really good at it. I know it's difficult, but you are. For those of you that are still at the beginning stages of this, it's really about honing in and listening to your intuition, and always remembering that the voice of God, he's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to hear. And that's why it's important for you to really discover and understand what light feels like. Light is not heavy, it is light. But it brings, so a lot of times with those heavy karmic connections, it felt like really, you know what I'm talking about? It just hits you and you're like, oh my gosh, it's a strong, strong connection. You need to go back to those energies and you need to take them and you need to separate them. The heaviness, that's low vibrational. The amazing euphoric feeling, that's light. That's dark, trying to cover itself with light. Light doesn't feel like that heavy, low vibrational stuff. It's just the euphoric, happiness, aligned, light feeling. It's very light. Just keep that in mind. Outside, Lord. Outside energy is the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. This person did you dirty. This person did you dirty. This person may be also like dealing with they have a criminal record. For some of you, they have an actual criminal record. I'm not judging. I'm just stating facts, okay? This person, specifically burglary, theft, okay? And those types of actions that they were playing out physically in life reflected in the way they communicated in their relationships with other people. They were a thief in all areas of their life. They were a thief, a crook in all areas of their life. This person, you were in pain and sadness over this, and they are in deep regret, pain, and sadness over this. It's like I said, something flipped. You're now standing on top. Clarify, please, the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. This person wants to heal. They do want to bring you clarity. Ooh, and then here comes karmic relationship right on top. Yeah, there was a lot of karmic lessons. There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of learning about who you were. I think that you were very shocked. You didn't recognize how karmic this connection was until you really pulled yourself out of it, okay? This person is now seeing the truth. This person is now realizing that they let go of something they really wanted. But see, they were so caught up in this darkness and this devil toxic behavior, they weren't recognizing it. They weren't realizing and recognizing it. Challenge is the 6 of Swords. I also want you to know that this is why you need to cloak yourself, cover yourself, pray, put on the armor of God, because this person right now is struggling with letting go of you as well. So you may still feel their energy, but they will eventually let go because of how much they're learning that they love you. This is their life lesson, and this person will let you go because they're going to realize how much they love you and they want what's best for you. 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands is the challenge. Wow. It's just movement. Movement was a challenge. Moving forward, walking away. I feel like there was a lot of back and forth between the two of you. I feel like there was a definite chaser runner dynamic here, and I feel like it switched a lot, you know? And I think there was also a constant energy of everything was up in the air, never really having a full answer on something here, you know? I think a lot of things kind of flew over your head for a long time. When this person came into your life, for some, well, I feel like this person kind of came in with a really grand entrance, and there was this energy of you were trying to move forward. You were evolving very quickly, and I think there was jealousy here that came in from this person, because I keep seeing these sheep, but you're not a sheep anymore. That's what I'm seeing. So the challenge was, in the past, things would fly over your head like you didn't get it. So you were kind of like just a sheep, a lamb, whatever. Not a lamb, a sheep, flock of sheep. I don't know why that makes me want to laugh, but you're not anymore. And now that's the challenge. That's the reversal of this whole situation that this person was not expecting. They did not expect you to overcome whatever was placed on you. The next steps of action is, holy moly, are you stressing this person out? Justice and the Empress. This is your public recognition from God. This is your press release. This is God blessing you and giving you your karmic reward for all of the growth, the healing, the truth, your faith. You chose you. And Spirit is saying, stay in that energy, because what you are about to receive far exceeds your dreams. It does. Clarify justice and the Empress, please. You have the Runner. This person cannot believe. They do want to come towards you because they see you as the Empress now, because you are the Empress, Taurus. Empress is Taurus energy and Libra energy, but we're Taurus. All right, and then we have Heart with a Key. Woo-wee, are they coming? This person's on their way to you. But what's funny is, well, they're running because they ran from you and now they're running to you. God's saying, well, I'm going to bring someone else to you too. And you're going to have a decision to make. You don't know that yet because you're still in the process of recognizing who you are. And as soon as you flip that switch and recognize that you are the Empress and this fool tried to play you, that's when it's all going to pour in. All right, your outcome is the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. You're more curious about what the future holds for you and what God has for you than what this fool has to say to you. You don't even want to look at him. You have his back turned to him and he's trying to come up with what to say, he or she. There is information here that's been learned that you're still processing, but that information is making you want to turn your back and move forward. You have dreams, you have plans, you have goals. Again, you may be taking a trip, 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands here. So you could be traveling. And then you have love calls. Someone wants to come through to you. Taurus, don't play me. Don't play me. See, I can't wait then for next week to see. So y'all did it. You aligned yourself. Get ready. Get ready because this is your season and you're starting out with Gemini. So I expect this to happen for you guys during Gemini season. This is your karmic reward and your blessing because I know you guys have been through it all. Something's going to shift and you don't see it coming because, ooh, the devil doesn't want you to win. I see this different now. The devil is heartbroken. Satan is crying. Satan is crying right now, Taurus, because you did it. This karmic relationship, this person might try to come back and stop you because they know now. They know now what you're about to experience. They know that God's about to bring something into your life, a love and a new life. They're bringing an emperor into you. And wow, you broke the devil's heart. Wait a minute. I think I did a reading like this for you guys in December. Yeah, so maybe, okay, so this is, now here it is. Now this is the fruition of it. All right, you guys, so I'm sending you much love, Taurus. Stay strong, stay in your faith, stay prayed up, put on the armor of God every day. You got this. Bye.